Oh, yeah. Look at that. Back on the board again. 2 puntos. I'm right behind Bogey and Lou, who got 2 points at the Royal Rumble, and yet I'm right there, right behind you guys, doing it the real way.
I should have surrendered a while ago.
Welcome to TFS Pod, always on the Stuff You Show podcast. It's 24/7 Lou, and that's
Rickard.
and that's
The one-man band, and back with 2 belts, with 2 points.
yes, folks. Let me tell you something. From the highest mountain to the lowest valley, and everywhere in between, we are the beasts of the East, the best in the West. You are listening to TFS Pod, your girlfriend, your pets, your friends' favorite show. We haven't discussed this earlier, but this episode is dedicated to.
Oh, here we go. I got this one. You're putting me on the spot here, but here we go. I got one. This one goes out to Madison Ivy.
Ooh. Oh, I know her.
That's right.
I love it. You guys are so great.
There we go. Yes, folks. In this episode, we will be talking about the recap of Impact Wrestling's No Surrender. No Surrender. That was exciting pay-per-view we had there, and exciting also on the scoreboard for the battle. So, I know this is the best part of the show for you right now. The one-man band, give us that line that everybody loves.
Yeah. Yes. Rickard, please get the scoreboard.
Ah.
I even said please.
Yeah, I know. You softened that one for me. Here we go. Scoreboard stands. In first place still, despite recent events. At 4 points. 24/7 Lou.
Yeah.
Good. No tears. Ah! Damn. Yeah. Okay. However, tied for second place. Now, having recently gained another point on the board, it is Bogey and the one-man band.
Hey!
2 points.
2 puntos.
Awesome.
And we've got a 2-way tie now for third place, because it is between the randomizer and main event Jeff. They're both at 1 point each.
What do we put for that?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nothing important, apparently.
All right. We're just gonna. There you go. Way to go, guys. Keep up the good work.
All right.
Good work. You're getting there, Jeff. You're on the board. More than some of us can say. Because everyone else is at 0, including me.
Yeah.
That's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
Yep. Okay. Wow. Here we are. Scoreboard's getting tight. WrestleMania's around the corner. We have a lot of events going on. We have the summer. We have spring to come around. Summer. We have the fall. It's going to be an exciting time. So keep on listening to us and following our predictions battle and where we will end up on that wonderful scoreboard that Rickard has over there. I heard he has painted his whole wall and it has numbers up there like an actual baseball stadium thing. But anyway.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah, a lot of good that's doing me, huh?
It's that nice donuts you have over there. Anyway, in this episode, again, we will be talking about Impact No Surrender. We'll be talking about the results, the matches, what we picked. So let's start off with this was for me was a surprise that this matchup was a pre-show match, which was Giselle Shaw versus Deonna Purrazzo. And that was part of the pre-show match. And I gotta check my scoreboard here. Sorry. Do you have the?
I cannot believe they did that to Deonna Purrazzo. By the way, absolutely shameful, shameful on the pre-show, and she lost.
Yep. And the only person to get a point on that was the randomizer.
Yeah, no, this match, this match had a lot of weird things to it. I want to say first, it was on the pre-show. Secondly, the randomizer got a point, and the show really didn't have us feeling too good from the start. I was already getting a bad feeling from it. By the way, before the pre-show, there was actually, because Impact can't leave well enough alone, we should point this out. There was a dark match. It was a tag match. It was the Design going up against.
Oh, Violent by Design?
Yeah. Well, they're just the Design now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Diener and Angels with Callahan and Khan at ringside, and they went up against Decay, Crazy Steven, Black Taurus.
Oh, wow.
With Design getting the win. So that happened.
All right.
Dark match. Impact can't help but add a match no matter what, huh?
Yeah, but I missed it because I was watching another show.
Again,
you and me both. Stop going up against SmackDown, Impact.
This programming, I understand it's a traveling and all that stuff, and the filming of the show. Let me get off that soapbox. Anyway, let's go to the next matchup. It was Jonathan Gresham versus Mike Bailey, and in a big surprise, Jonathan Gresham won.
Got the win. Yeah.
Defeated Mike Bailey, which was like, what?
Which, by the way, the only person to get a point on that was the one-man band.
Yes.
Yep, he called that one. So at this point, it was the randomizer had 1 point, the one-man band had 1 point, and all of us had donuts. All right, so we go to
it was a weird start. It was a very weird start.
And then we also had, and then wait, am I mistaken on this? Was this no? This is a pre-show match, right? Frankie Kazarian versus Khan.
Nope, that was the next match.
Oh, that was the opening. That was the opening of the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I saw it, I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Am I on the wrong thing here? What am I missing here? But yeah, what a way to start a show, I guess.
Yeah, when I saw it, I said, man, let me go check out SmackDown again.
Right. So Frankie Kazarian defeated Khan on this one.
Yeah, even worse. Frankie Kazarian once again makes me look like an idiot.
Oh yeah. Well, me too, because I got a 0 on that one too.
Oh my gosh! It's like he won't take it. Let it go.
So
Frankie Kazarian, right?
Yeah, no, you had picked. No, you had Khan.
Oh, I picked Khan.
A lot of us picked Khan.
Only the randomizer and may have been Jeff.
Except for the randomizer, yes.
Oh, that's right. I had made the comment that I said that Frankie Kazarian didn't need the win. That's right. Never mind.
I just said he was old. I said that.
No,
and I stand by that statement.
Yes.
Stop winning matches, Frankie Kazarian. You're making me lose points.
I know where you're gonna go next
He's
time.
Gonna be like, yeah, and then he's gonna lose.
Yeah, that's my one biggest fear. It's like, oh, he keeps winning, so I better pick him, and then he loses, and I'm gonna lose the point.
Because he's gonna know that you picked him. He's gonna be like, no.
It's the reverse edge effect.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
The reverse edge effect.
I was just about to say that. That's a good one. All right, so we go to the next matchup, which was the Impact Knockouts Tag Team Championship match. It was the Death Dolls, Jessica and Taya Valkyrie with Rosemary at ringside, versus the Hex, Allison Kay and Marty Bell. And, of course, the champs retained. So,
this is what did me in already. This is where I was done, basically. I picked Hex.
Yeah. Yep. So at this point, the randomizer has 2 points. Randomizer had 2 points. I had 1 point. The one-man band had 2 points. Rick Hart had donut, and Main Event Jeff had 2 points.
Yep. By this point, we had a 3-way split on the lead.
Yeah.
And I think after the next match, or the 2 next matches.
Well, here we go. Wait, hold on. Let's get through there first. Here we go. So the next matchup we had was the Impact Digital Media Championship, the Dot Combat match, which they pulled out a Dreamcast. I was watching. That was pretty funny. They had a Dreamcast and Joe Henry versus Moose. And again, there was a stapler. Was it this one I saw? No, it wasn't.
Staple gun.
Was it in this match? I know I saw a staple gun to the nuts again.
Oh no, I think you're thinking about the go home show before the pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
The Monster Ball match.
Oh, the Monster Ball. Yeah, that's the one. Oh my god. Yeah, that was bad. Anyway, back to this one. There was a keyboard instead of thumbtacks. You had keyboard. You had the keys on the mat on the ring.
Yeah, I gotta say, Impact is actually really creative with their no DQ matches. They put a lot of creativity to it. It's a shame that the other promotions don't take a page out of their book with that.
Well, remember the hardcore matches?
Yes, hardcore matches back in the day were really good. Now it's not that imaginative.
Too many kids in the audience. The blood, no blood, please. Oh, no.
Yeah, can't show somebody getting a staple gun to the nuts. Kids are impressionable.
That's not real. It's fake. It's a real stapler.
It's a real staple gun.
Yeah.
Anyway, also too, they had a remote control car, like a little kid's toy remote control car, and it wouldn't work. So Joe Henry just threw the car at Moose's nuts.
Oh, the old bowling ball move.
Yeah, it was one of those. One of those moves. It was gonna be one of those.
There you go.
So he just threw it. Like, it's not working. Just throw it. Ah. So yeah, Joe Henry retained on that one. Which
and by the way, that eliminated. Yes, this was very nerve-wracking as a match, because if Moose would have won, even though it would have given Lou an extra point, by this point he was statistically eliminated. But if Moose would have won, the randomizer would have been guaranteed to win the event.
Oh yeah, ooh.
Man.
Yeah, the randomizer had 2 points. I had 1 point. The one-man band had 3 points. Rickard had 1 point, and main event Jeff had 3 points.
No, 1 point. By that point, I got 1 point with Joe Henry. By that time,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was 2-3. It was 2-1-3-1-3.
Yep.
For everyone writing
down to main event Jeff, and the one-man band.
All right, so let's go to the next matchup, which well, it wasn't a matchup.
Was an absolute catastrophe.
Wait, hold on. Before you get there,
my boy was cheated.
Hold on, before you get there, they had a all of a sudden in the middle of this pay-per-view, they had busted open live show in the ring with Bully Ray versus Tommy Dreamer. They were just doing like a talk show in the middle of the ring, in the middle of pay-per-view. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Is a pee break? What is this? So they had that went on for about I don't know, I'd say 10 minutes or so, or forever, in other words. And then we had the match that we're going to talk about, which is the Impact World Championship #1 contender in a 4-way match, which we had Steve Macklin, PCO, Brian Myers, and Jobber Heath. But yeah, tell me what's your take on this?
What's my take on this? What's my take on this fatal 4-way match? You know what my take is? Get ready for a classic, because that was bullshit. He should have won. All right, Impact. Don't take the crows off. Impact.
Yeah.
Impact is entitled to creatively shoot itself in the foot as much as it wants. This is why I tuned into SmackDown on Friday. Because if that's how you're going to treat main event level talent, then forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah. Take your ball and go home. Anyway, I want to get the one-man band's take on this, because you overall you got the victory on this one. What was your thinking on going with this one? I think you had picked Macklin, didn't you?
Yeah, I picked Macklin.
Yeah, you did.
Macklin. Well, for one, I hate Sis, but
what? Hold on a second, guys. I need to break this. There is a machine on a show called the Food Network called Tournament of Champions, and they have something called a randomizer.
What?
What?
We have been
No,
wrong.
man.
What?
And he has a championship belt. Tournament of Champions, Guy Fieri, Food Network. Go look it up and go complain.
No way. We need to see if this was made before we hit this. Is crazy. Guy Fieri, welcome to litigation hell because you are in for a lawsuit if you implement it.
Sorry.
Welcome to Flavor Town.
Sorry, go ahead. man.
No, I know that Steve Maclin was kind of on a roll as of late, and no offense to Heath, man, he's the real one man band. But
there we go. We have it in recording. Great.
I'll admit, but I got to figure out if he actually plays guitar though. But we'll figure that out. But I had a feeling that he wasn't gonna win. Just something told me that it wasn't going to be that way. But especially with Maclin being in there, I think for me, Maclin being in the match was the telltale where I was like, okay, I think he's going to get it. Because, like I said, they've been building him up pretty good, and I figured that was their way of kind of like, okay, here you've been helping us out. Let's give you the win.
All right. Also, after the match, we had Trey Miguel come out and talk about not being in the card. He ended up getting attacked by PCO. So he came out complaining. I mean, he was in the Monster Ball in the Go Home show, but he wasn't on the card for that night. So that's what happened on Impact. Also, too, by the way, Steve Maclin has
hoo for Trey Miguel.
Yeah, right. Also, Steve Maclin has already won in the Game of Life. He's Mr. Deonna Purrazzo.
Oh yeah, man.
He's already won. So anyway,
he has.
To quote Lou, he's having her pin him all the time.
What?
Yeah. Steve Maclin said, "Pin me," and Deonna Purrazzo said, "Okay."
Well, he has Deonna Purrazzo looking at the lights, huh?
All right.
Sure.
Let's go to the next matchup. We had Bullet Club, Kenta, with Kenta, which was Ace Austin and Chris Bay, versus Time Machine, Kushida and Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. And it was our trios match that we had over here going on. And I believe it was the first time we see Kenta on Impact. I have not seen him there before.
I believe so.
So yeah, and he did walk out with a victory. So Bullet Club did win. Kenta, Ace Austin, and Chris Bay did defeat the Time Machine. So by that time, the scoreboard was reflecting, a randomizer 3. I had 2. One Man Band had 4. Rick Hard had 1. And Main Event Jeff had 3 points at this point.
This was a terrible show for me. I'm glad I didn't tune in for it.
Yeah.
And now this was all building up to our co-main events, which our first one was Impact's Knockouts World Championship. It was Mickie James versus Masha Slamovich. That's
yeah.
Which I'm seeing an image here on a recap where someone's tongue got bitten.
What?
Yeah, you gotta watch. There's a where Slamovich
by the opponent, by the opponent, or by like themselves.
No. Slamovich is close up to Mickie James' face, and she's kind of like licking her on the side of her face. She licks her like in a very seductive way.
Whoa.
And then Mickie James just opens her mouth and takes a big old bite of her tongue. And you see the reaction of Slamovich.
Ow.
You gotta see this.
That is both painful sounding, but also kind of arousing. Not gonna lie.
You know about that?
I still haven't decided what the picture for this video that you're watching right now, that image you're seeing right now on the screen, on your screen. I haven't decided that picture yet. That might be one. I'm thinking about it. I don't know, but I don't know who's biting whose tongue. Anyway, yeah, Mickie James did not retire. She's still in it. She's still in this rodeo. It's not her last rodeo. So that's what we have there on that one. And then we have the main event match, which I don't know. For me, anyway, it was Impact World Championship. It was Josh Alexander versus Rich Swann. Now, it was a good match. A lot of close calls. Very close for Rich Swann to win this one. Did you get to catch this one? Either of you two guys?
No,
I
unfortunately.
kind of figured it was a done deal. Like, nothing against Impact, but the co-main events were kind of predictable. I wasn't expecting Slimovic or Rich Swann to walk away with the championship.
Yeah.
And to be fair, nobody had a title change from what I could tell. So throwaway pay-per-view.
Whoa. Let me ask the one-man band. Was that a throwaway pay-per-view?
Well, obviously I won, so no. But
there we go.
Putting that aside,
how can you say the throwaway when the man gets a point for this stuff, man?
Yeah. I mean, look, even when it's not, even if it doesn't go my way, like, you know, I'm objective. I get upset, sure, but I mean, from what I've read, because I didn't see the show, but from what I've read, it was a good show, you know. So I gotta go with that. So, you know, even though like for example, I didn't win the Royal Rumble, I missed it by one. But by all accounts and purposes, Royal Rumble to me was a good show. And yeah, we said I think we were in agreement. We said that the women's Royal Rumble was better than the men's.
Yeah.
If I could be right, yeah. But I think overall, the Royal Rumble was a good show. I liked it. I missed out on the points, but it is what it is, man. Like sometimes you go rogue and it works. Sometimes you go rogue and it doesn't work. And
you go rogue and crash and burn.
Yeah, and for that one, I crashed and burned at the Royal Rumble one, and at this one, I got lucky and I won.
So the final score was the randomizer had 5, I had 4, one man band had 6, Rick Hard had 3, and main event Jeff had 5, giving you sole victory of this one. And there we are. That was no surrender for the rest of us. But
speaking of not surrendering, Guy Fieri, our lawyers will not surrender this court case. You stole our gimmick.
You tried to steal our flavor.